Alright, so it is the 23rd of March 2020, almost 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and this is my first glass of wine of the day, and in fact of what I consider to be the Great Lockdown. So cheers to that. So it was 1 or 2 hours ago that Jacinda, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, announced that New Zealand's going into a level 3 severity rating, whatever it is, for the COVID-19 pandemic. And in 48 hours we're going to level 4, which basically means the whole country on lockdown. And for me personally, and this is a lot bigger than me, but I'm going to explain myself soon. So for me personally, I have just finished a 6-week contract as a supervisor of a swim program, and in 2 weeks have everything booked to move from Auckland to Christchurch, where I was planning to get a job. So for me, what this announcement means is 4+ weeks at home in self-isolation with my boyfriend and my dog, and not really much on. So I thought I would start a vlog with kind of like a journal. This is my journal of my self-isolation journal, which will be really interesting to look back on one day, I'm sure, because this is a crazy, significant global event. And it was really good. I listened to and then reread Jacinda's speech today, and she said she's acutely aware of the historical significance of her announcement to shut down New Zealand, because it's, the most restrictions on New Zealanders in modern history, and will save tens and thousands of lives if everyone sticks to it. And if we don't stick to it and we all go out and visit our friends and families and go to cafes, God, it's times like these I am super grateful that I'm not addicted to coffee. So if we all just go out and do that stuff, tens and thousands of people will die, which will be again a hugely significant thing for New Zealand's history. The whole lot's very significant for the world's history. So anyhow, that's why I want to document it, because it's a pretty crazy significant thing. Here's where I'm at. I'm kind of looking at, it's currently 2 days until complete lockdown. So non-essential businesses are open until Thursday. Today's Tuesday. And then it's essential businesses only, and obviously the staff of essential businesses. I went and got some knitting needles. I'm planning to get into painting. I'm going to try and moderate my drinking, as tempting as it is right now to just get a big bottle of wine and tub of ice cream or block of chocolate, and go to town on it and watch movies. I'm so glad for Netflix right now. But yeah, it's just a crazy position to be in. So our move to Christchurch is obviously off the cards, and I've been in touch with the people who are supposed to be moving into this place, and they've agreed that they won't move in here, so we won't be homeless. So that's cool. So yeah, it'll just be me and Rowan Flyer in this tiny little house for 4+ weeks. What I'm hoping is that I will get super fit because I can still go running. I may go sea swimming, but probably not. But yeah, I'm thinking lots of running and yoga on the cards, computer games, Netflix, painting, knitting, and potentially writing and reading. So yeah, that's gonna be me, and we'll see what this journal is. I'm gonna try and keep it moderately informative, but also, yeah, a kind of my own personal record. Just because, again, for historical purposes, it'd be super interesting looking back on this one day and seeing the human effect. For me, I am feeling a lot of trepidation about having nothing to do, no purpose. Like financially, I'm okay, but being unemployed, but it's kind of just not being able to do anything it doesn't sit very well with me, which I'm going to compensate for with many hobbies, and try not to sink into despair and just sit around and watch Netflix all the time. Yeah, so that's where we're at today. Just so that we have some facts, let's have a look at the I've been using Stuff as my news source. So we're at alert level 3, moving to 4 on Wednesday. All non-essential businesses must close in 48 hours. All indoor and outdoor events are banned. Schools will close from tomorrow. That's going to be a really big, interesting one. Measures to remain in place for about 4 weeks. Wage subsidy cap lifted to 9 bill. And I don't know if I'd try and get something for being unemployed. Rent increase is frozen. PM says isolation necessary to prevent tens of thousands of New Zealanders dying. Now, if I go into here, I can get the, it's usually a little, oh, here we go. So, cases in New Zealand. Come back. Gosh, the internet is really going to pull the world through for this one. Cases New Zealand, 102. That's up 36 from yesterday. So, that's kind of flatten the curve is the big, thing that everyone's saying. And New Zealand's been pretty like this. And now we're heading into our upward, and hopefully we'll get a quick curve and over the hump. But yeah, 102, up 36 since yesterday. No deaths in New Zealand, which is awesome. 294,000 cases in the world, up 27,000 from yesterday, and 12,900 deaths in the world, up 1,700 from yesterday. So that's where we're at today, and I will check in again probably tomorrow, because what else am I gonna do? So you can look forward to that.